we're back. Thank you guys for sticking with us if you're still here. If you did just join, though, you just missed Akimbo versus Waterboarding Fan Club. Was a very close game. Waterboarding Fan Club did take the victory over Akimbo 13-11, and we are now jumping straight into Akimbo versus Pig Gaming for round 3. It was a reschedule from a previous game earlier in the season that we're getting to play tonight. So I'm gonna get the veto ready for you guys, and we're also gonna jump in game at the same time. And once everyone's in there, hopefully I get the veto, all set in time, so we can take a look at the how that went before we get into game. But I will be back with you guys pretty sure. We already have the server live, and we're just waiting for all 10 players to get in. So I'll be right back. Alrighty, I'm back with the veto. And guess what? You'll never believe what map we're playing on. It is Ancient, of course. A classic banger. And you know what? Akimbo's warmed up on it now. They're feeling good. Even though, it's a tough loss to take against WFC. I think they're probably feeling pretty warmed up now going into the second game. And you can feel confident about it. So, yeah. Pig taking Mirage. I mean, the band's almost identical. Literally just moved like 2 maps around. I think we swapped like Mirage and Inferno or something. Or no, we swapped Mirage and Nuke, I think. Otherwise, everything is the exact same. Pig taking Mirage off the board. Then Vertigo and Nuke, which is the exact 1-2 from Akimbo from a previous game. Then Inferno and Dust from Pig. Followed by an Anubis band from Akimbo. Which means we're on Ancient. So, yeah. We've got currently 9 players in the server. And we will be getting this second game underway very shortly. So hang with me. We'll be into game very shortly. Alrighty. And we're back. It's going to be Ancient once again, of course. I know it's your guys' favorite map. You gotta love the Ancient. And, of course, it kicks me right as we're loading into the knife round. No problem. We'll be right back in. Not to miss any of the knife round action. We are on board. Akimbo going to be the aggressors in this knife round. Goes pretty even initially, but OB, final man to go down. Going to be Pig Gaming taking the win on the knife round. Means they'll most likely want to start on the CT side. It looks like that's what's going to happen. Sorry for the delay there, folks, by the way. We did have to restart the server. But we're in. We're live now. And... okay. Just a little bit of a spectator bug there. Should be good. Noah. Double dualies over toward this cave position. Very deadly spot to be in. So, Akimbo... actually, they were able to find 2 kills for themselves, so pretty even trade, all things considered. Bomb is going to go down over on A. Akimbo in a very good spot. Currently, the CT is nowhere near the site for the retake. And it looks like they don't have a kit. So they're going to have to run into Donut immediately. Hug and Heiza combined for 3. So super solid pistol round. You can see Akimbo not slowing down even after that loss in their previous game. Which is good to see. Like I said, I don't think you should really lose too much confidence from that previous game. You were playing against a very solid team. And yeah, sometimes you lose. That's just how it works. Or we're a guaranteed win every time. Wouldn't be any point in playing. Sometimes you take those tough losses. You just got to get yourself back up, brush yourself off, and clean up these anti-ecos, which so far Akimbo doing a pretty good job of. They do lose 2 players, but should be able to recover most of the rifles. Actually, Laxi not going to make it to that AK in time. But they still save 2 over. Or I guess they rebought 1 into this round. So 3 AKs, a Galil, and a MAC-10. Not too shabby considering Pigs actually opted for 4 FAMASs in favor of getting full utility across the board. Which, you know, on a map like Ancient, kind of makes sense. Laxi does try and go running through the incendiaries, but sustains quite a bit of damage. Is going to go down. All the spam, good from Hyza. Oh, and he knows. Swings immediately into the corner. I'm not actually too sure what the plan was with that smoke, other than revealing that he was playing in that close corner. And yeah, Sweaty already backing away. Akimbo just absolutely, Hyza more specifically, just absolutely steamrolling through the B side. Oh, OB's not going to look down. A little awkward there. But really solid opening 3 rounds from Akimbo. Oh, Pig in a strong position. Isaac gonna go. Oh, actually, he doesn't go down to the bomb. He lives on 1 HP. Both these players from Akimbo very, very low. They saved both AKs over. Man, just saving the FAMAS. So full rebuy here from Akimbo. Into just a couple of pistols, just the 1 FAMAS and a couple of pistols from Pig. Again, Laxi early out towards mid. That smoke in towards Red Room gonna aid him. Scaling on mid here, and he is actually gonna go back and look for a blank through A. Hug spots that, dangerous with the pistol. Does find one before going down, but Mayo just tapping away at Hyza. They actually go 2 for 1 on that trade. Not what you want to see if you're Akimbo. Laxi slides out ramp. Nade's not going to find any damage. And the flash going to catch Sweaty. Trade just going back and forth rapidly. 2v2 now. Noah, just the P250, no armor. Obi currently lodged in cave. Is in a pretty powerful position. Gets a freebie. But is he aware that this cross has happened? Does not. Starts to second guess the position. But ends up taking down man in the end. And that was a close one. That was a close one. A little closer than you would have liked, considering what Pig was working with in that round. But you know what? The win is what's most important. Akimbo, plenty of money again to rebuy in this round. And a much, much better start to this second game. 4-0 right now on their T side. This is what I thought it was going to look like in that previous game until that USP full eco. I gotta stop saying it. It's like a nightmare. Don't want to relive it. Laxi, good trade. Not aware of the close player though. Oh, and it's a little sloppy. N2O gets it done though. Tomic gonna fall to a more defensive position. Does get the shot into Hyza. Not before dropping pretty low though. It looked like maybe he got dinked through the corner pillar there. Actually, he still has 74% HP, so maybe he didn't get dinked at all. Maybe he just got the 1 bullet into them. Yes, Akimbo is starting on the T side. So they're off to a pretty good lead here. This is the first round. They are down numbers in the mid rounds, but look at this lurk from Hug. Gonna catch Noah not looking the right direction. It's gonna be a freebie. Rotation's gonna come in. N2O should be able to get here, no issues at all, and they still have some utility to work with too. Almost full nades for both these players. Smoke can go down into spawn, facilitating that plant. And no HE grenade or incendiaries from these two CT players. Not gonna be able to push N2O off of the bomb plant. So we'll be stuck and go down. Now 2v2 in the post. One player low, N2O. Can he find any impact here on the low HP? That flash. Not gonna catch anyone. Nade's good. They can see the bomb plant is not being stuck. And N2O slides out for that trade. Really, really clean from Akimbo, managing to salvage that round from the man deficit. 5-0 up now. Really good stuff out from them. You know, good awareness of the setup in the 3v2, knowing that it's probably a singular player over towards that A site, most likely towards Donut. Hug finds a beautiful flank into an easy rotation. Laxi, fast up mid, does get traded. Sweaty gonna be forced out by that Molotov, but actually gets another kill. Like we were talking about, that MP9 deadly in that position. They've got to be careful, still fighting at close range. Mayo is still alive here. Nothing, no Molotovs or grenades pushing him out from that corner. Eyes on the site, gets pre-fired. And N2O now left in the clutch, 1v2. Has to recover the bomb from outside of B main. Noah again, somehow on the P250, no armor again. I'm not sure how that's happened. I guess he must be saving for an op in the next round, if I had to guess. But N2O, maybe with an opportunity to plant. And even push spawn here if he wants, makes his way over to A. Looks like he is going to go for the swing onto cave. Not going to find anyone initially. Is he going to expect man here in this position? And he is not. Man, just a little bit quicker there on the flick. So Pig is going to pick up their first round on the CT half, and you really have to start getting a couple of CT rounds if you're Pig. Otherwise, you are looking at a very bleak second half of this game. Akimbo already securing 5 means that they're feeling pretty good going on to the CT side. Any more at this point is just a consolation prize, and maybe a little bit of faster paced play out towards ramp. Nade's really good, though. Gonna slow down this play. Nice shots from Heiza. Beautiful spray control. Gets 2 on the entry. No one to capitalize on that flash. Just trying to slow him down. Nade is good from Sweaty, but these flashes causing issues. Hug going to recover that M4. Good trade from N2O. Atomic now by himself. 1v3. Gonna pop through the smoke. Heiza. 3 kills on the round. Incredible entry from him. You know, he had a bit of a quieter game in the last one, but the rounds that he was performing in, absolute decimation. The impact frags are what count. And he shows up when it matters. Laxi getting a little love tap there from Obi at the beginning. Look, man, I'm trying to start a petition to get team damage and pugs, but it'll never happen. And, yeah, default this time from Akimbo, not going how it's been going. Switch up. 4-man crunch onto that B site, or B main, I should say. Does well for Pig. N2O, gonna slide through that donut smoke. Very dangerous play. And Hug's got to come up massive here. 3 players towards spawn, 2 in towards temple. Good first engagement. Unfortunately, not able to find a second there. Now 1v3 N2O in the clutch, and he's not going to be able to find the first. So he will go down, and that is going to be 2 for Pig. But again, Akimbo already was 6 secured in this half. Gonna be a bit of a assorted buy here, we'll call it, from Akimbo. Mac 10, Galil, and a Tech 9. Maybe some more pay. Again, faster play out towards ramp. Gonna go right through the incendiary. Incendiary's not as effective as they once were. Mayo gets one, backs up. Spam does do some good damage. No one gonna fall to it, though. No one just yet. Oh, and the timing there from Obi is super awkward. Nate gonna get blown away. That is gonna allow the kill to come down onto Hug. Heiza 1v4. Is in a strong spot, dodges the flash, gets the first, finds the second. Oh, he was primed for the third, but positions himself on the wrong side of the pillar, expecting a wide swing there. Honestly, good attempt from him, though. Not a whole lot you can do from that position. So gonna be basically a full save now from Akimbo. They do have the Tech 9s. Kevlar on Heiza. A couple smokes. This time fast out mid. The flash is actually really good. Immediately Sweaty has to fall back. And he does get the kill. Onto Heiza. Oh, but a lot of damage sustained. Forcing these pig players back. Obi gets a kill onto Mayo, just going right through that red room smoke. Sweaty now in a bit of a dead zone. Don't think he's gonna be able to have much impact. Is able to fall away. Oh, and the op shot misses. Oh, it's so awkward. Obi switching to the deagle faster than reloading your weapon for sure. Nice shot from Obi. He's single-handedly shutting it down. And 2-0. Giving Laxi a little love tap. Hold on now. Let's not get ahead of ourselves yet. Both these Akimbo players left. No armor, just Tech 9. Smoke has faded on spawn. Sweaty with an opportunity here. He does have a kit. But he is low HP, and it's a tough spot. They know where he is. He finds the first. Almost gets the second. Oh, actually, N2O, the armor saving him there. If he had no armor there, 100%. That's a clutch. And it got a little dicey. But considering that was off the back of 5 Tech 9s, and you're still picking up the win there as Akimbo, I think any rounds where you're not supposed to win that you're picking up bodes well for the outcome of this of the game. Securing the half now. Akimbo 7 rounds. Fast out towards mid. N2O. Beautiful spam through the smoke. That was completely blind there. Noah, strong position. Finally getting some use out of that P250 no armor. He just loves rocking the P250 no armor. It's his favorite combo. Oh, Atomic. Man, these pistols have just been doing so much damage tonight. I don't know what's going on. The pistols are just on another level. Bomb plant safely going to go down over on this B site. Remaining 2 players from Pig. Looking like they're just going to save these rifles over for the final round. And they're going to have to. Don't even think Sweaty is going to be able to buy on 850. I don't... What's their loss bonus looking like? Yeah. And even man, 1250. That's cutting it a little close. Honestly, a couple players here. It's going to be useful to save these rifles over. Should be able to get a full investment in. Oh, Laxi. 2 HP. They're just having a bit of fun. You love to see them playing loose, having a bit of fun. Showing us their ancient is still a map to be feared. I think Akimbo would take this any day of the week. They're like, you guys want to keep let Ancient through? You want us to keep getting to play Ancient? We will happily take that. Double incendiary in combination with a nade. Obi somehow best both of them before going down. I'm not sure how he managed to find the gap there, but that's huge in opening up the rounds now for Akimbo. We'll have to see what they use. Oh, the nade getting pulled out. N2O, perfect timing. And him and Heiza, the pair of them, have just been so good on this lurk up B ramp, catching players with nades in their hands. They know where this final player is. Again, bomb's going to safely go down onto B. One tap to close it out. Laxi going to end this half. Heiza, oh my goodness, 16 kills for him. Absolutely dominating on this T side. And this, you know, if they win this pistol, if Kimbo takes his pistol home, we might be looking at a pretty fast Ancient here. Looking more like how their Ancient game went yesterday. Oh, we lost Obi, which means we are going to have a tech pause come in while we wait for him to reconnect. You know what? I'll pull the scoreboard back up for you guys so you can take a look. So you got something to look at. Honestly, again, everyone, you know, Laxi definitely a little bit quieter in this game so far compared to the previous game, but everyone pulling their weight. We don't have any stragglers. And that's the important thing. You're always going to have people that have, you know, really good games. You're going to have people that have games where they're not as, you know, not everyone can drop 20 kills is the point I'm trying to make. There's only so many kills to be had in a game of Counter-Strike. But yeah, pretty good stuff across the board from everyone on Akimbo. All cylinders firing. And hopefully Obi will be back in here pretty quick. I'm hoping it's just his game crashed or something of the sort. I feel like power outages are like taboo now in NA. I don't know if anyone's been following that situation, but can't even mention power outages anymore. It's gonna be like a it's gonna be like a taboo word. But how's everybody in chat doing? You know, I do really appreciate y'all coming out to these games. I think we got up to as many as 20 people in the previous one. But I appreciate you guys that have stuck around for this second map. And freeze time has resumed. Okay, we are going to get another pause here. They got 5 more minutes of tech. But how's everybody in chat doing? How are we doing? Akimbo fans, Akimbo squad. We're casually talking about day trading. I can see that. I saw somewhere in there, invest in Amazon. You know what? That's some pretty sound business advice. We are from Hives' chat. Let's go. Is he streaming his POV as well? Yeah, well, I mean, I just assume we're all Akimbo fans here. Apples, am I tripping? Am I crazy? Oh, are we Heiza fans? Ah, oh, and you're the #1 Heiza hater. I got you. I got you. Well, it looks like your hating is not going so well because Heiza currently sitting on top of the scoreboard in the server. 16 kills. My man is flourishing out here in his lane. On point. Aim looking crisp. 54 ping. Highest ping and highest frags. He don't care. He's getting those reps in Mythic Diamond. Okay. Okay, okay. Hey, that's a good place. Good place to get the reps in for sure. I've got to get back into I don't think I ever played in Mythic Diamond. I think that at one point I was in it, but I never really got the grind going. I did play in gold quite a bit, but I've been on a little hiatus from my Counter-Strike grind. It's about time that I hop back on that horse. Isaac goes searching. Gonna find Mayo setting up the nades. Oh, and the shots so far have been clean. Akimbo backing up, but immediately taking the fight again. They're gonna get shut down. But Hyza's still on this flank. It's almost like they forgot about him. And what has happened here? Sweaty pushing through that smoke. Oh, yeah. And they've got his number. Hyza's not slowing down, man. He is just putting on a show for us at this point. I feel like he's angry from that last game, you know? He's channeling his anger out on Pig. I would hate to be Pig this game, man. There's nothing worse than versing a team that's out for revenge. I guess revenge isn't the right word, but they've got something to prove here. Fast up ramp. It looks like this might just be it for Pig. The flash is actually going to catch Obi. And Laxi goes down, only finds one. Oh, but the timing is insane from N2O. How has he found this timing? He only gets one before going down, but man, 4 HP. One bullet will do. Could get scary, though, if he resets here. Is just going to back up. Hug. Should catch him here, though. Is going to find him, and I think that was all the eggs in the basket there for Pig. It was a last-ditched attempt to try and salvage something, try and scrape up a round. It's going to be another force out from them. Couple AKs. Galil. Mac 10s. And they'll be facing match point if they're unable to secure this round. Akimbo, not a whole lot of utility to work with here, but they have the mid control that they want right now. Smoke does take an awkward amount of time to land. But that Molotov already expended from Pig, and they're no closer at getting this B main control. Laxi's playing very passive over towards A. Just spotting the cross. Map goes silent. Thought Hug might even go looking for something there. He's just going to hold for now. Just going to be the contact out. Laxi's first man up. Finds one. Good control there. Gets a second. Hyza finds the lurker. That's 3 dead already for Pig. And Sweaty goes down. Now just Mayo, 40 HP. 1v5. Immediately traded by Hug. Clean round from Akimbo. 12-3. One more to go. And I think it's all but done. Akimbo making a statement in this game. Making sure that the people know that they came to play tonight. Again, fast utility out towards B. Probably going to be just another quick ramp play. I actually do have a couple players going in towards cave. Obi only able to get one. Isa gonna have the issue forced. Does swing and get a kill. Actually, hold on now. Ugh. Getting very aggressive there. Laxi gonna run through his own incendiary. And it's gone south there for Akimbo. Although the last 2 players from Pig only, I think, 40 HP combined. So it was very close. But the money now from Akimbo, not the greatest. Looks like they are going to buy into this round, but they're going to be on like 3 SMGs and a Deagle. Again, you can just see you lose 1 round of CTs, immediately your money in the dump. But I don't think they're going to be discouraged by that. They're just going to go straight through in that flash. Oh, there was no flash, actually. I thought there was. Sweaty gets the trade onto both, so 2 for 2 there. Could have been a disaster from Pig. They're just going to go barreling in towards A. Fast rotation coming in right now from Obi and ESEA. HE going to blow the smoke away and catches the player reloading. Plant going to be going down safe. Man with the MAC-10. ESEA's got to be careful. He's the one with the rifle on the squad. Obi flanking through mid. N2O's actually recovered an AK. Oh, but he's going loud and confidently lands the shots. Now just Pig, MAC-10, and he's going to immediately get shut down. That's going to be Akimbo securing it even after the TK from N2O. Going to get the defuse. And that is going to be a 13-4 victory for Akimbo. Very decisive from them. 3 Ancients in a row. They're absolutely getting the reps in on Ancient. And it's looking as solid as ever, despite only winning 2 out of the 3. I think it's safe to say that this Akimbo Ancient is not going anywhere. Yeah, you let them know, ESEA. I didn't know you had ops like that, man. They've been chatting up a storm. Look at that ADR, 132, 21 kills, and it was a stomp as well. You only had 17 rounds to do it. I mean, clinical stuff from you guys. Honestly, really nice to see you guys get that victory off that super close game against waterboarding. I mean, it's tough, man. Sometimes that's just how the rounds fall. Yeah, there's a couple rounds that definitely could have gone either way. There was a few that were a little rough around the edges. I already said I wouldn't bring up the USP rounds. We don't talk about it. I pretend it does not exist. Never happened. But yeah, really good stuff out from the Akimbo guys. Never doubted them. Never did. I know we'll be seeing them in the playoffs as they continue through in the season. I believe that makes them, I want to say 5-2 now on the season. Started the night 3-1, went 1-1, so 4-2. They're now 4-2. In advanced, 4-2. So pretty solid start from them. And I expect that probably the harder matches have already been played. Obviously, WFC probably going to be one of their hardest matches that they're playing in the regular season. So now that one's behind them, it's downhill from here. Or I would imagine. Again, I'm just talking out my butt here. Who knows? Maybe I'm crazy. Maybe they've got the hardest schedule known to man, but I'd like to think that the hardest teams are behind them now. So really good stuff out from them. And again, always a pleasure to have the opportunity to get to cast them. I'm hoping I get to do some more Akimbo games the rest of the season because it's always a blast. Always a blast. But thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Do really appreciate it. Make sure you guys drop a follow on the Akimbo channel. Even if you're here because ESEA is here, I don't care. Drop a follow on the Akimbo channel. Turn on notifications so you guys get to see ESEA playing his league matches. All right. If you guys are here to support ESEA, that's fine. You can be here to support Akimbo as well. So make sure you drop a follow so you guys don't miss any of their games. And I'm pretty sure that's it for them this week, but they will have at least 1 or 2 games next week as well. So make sure you guys tune in for that. My name is Purely. You can find all my stuff on my Twitch, which is plugged in the title of the stream. Thank you guys again so much for tuning in. Appreciate all of you. Have a great night.